Hello again. So today's project is some seedlings I started. So we're going to see what happens here. On this side I have, what do I have under here? Okay, so these three back in here, I think there's 2, 4, 6 in each container with a domed lid, and they are mostly herbs. So I'm going to start a kitchen herb garden, and I'm going to try and learn how to dry them. And I guess I've been doing a lot of cooking and I want to start using more fresh herbs, and normally I only have about a handful, like maybe 6, so I started a whole bunch of stuff. So we'll see how if those come up. And I've got them under a grow light, which I only turned on so that you can see under here, but I won't have that light on until they actually sprout. And then here, these are seeds off of my barrel cactus that I put in the ground this last year, and I got a ton of seeds last year, so we'll see if these come up. I got lots of seedlings out of them last year, literally a couple hundred, and so they are a year old, so we'll see if they germinate. We'll watch these again. And then under here, I followed the instructions, so hopefully these will grow. This is cat grass from my kitty cats, and it says you lay the seeds on the top, you just lightly press them in, you don't bury them. So we'll see what happens there. So this container has several different things in it. Off of my tiger jaw plants, I got a lot of seeds last year, and so I was pretty excited, and I saved them and I planted a bunch up in here. And I've never tried growing the tiger jaws from seeds, but it's a super hardy plant, and they can really take our heat, and they make it through our winter here, and they get tons of beautiful yellow flowers. I really like them. So here is seeds from Cactus grossonii. That is the golden barrel, and I've got 6 of these potted up. And there's, in the tiger jaws and in the golden barrels, there's a lot of seeds in each one. And so I'm hoping for some to germinate. So these seeds I got down at Waterwise Botanicals when I was down there, and I was chatting with one of the employees that worked there, and all of the barrel cactus had already flowered, and the flowers were spent, they were just falling on the ground, and he told me to go ahead and take a couple if I wanted them. And so I brought home 2 flowers that were just, there was literally hundreds of seeds in them. So I was pretty excited. So I planted those up. And then these 9 have 2 different kinds of seeds that I actually got from Cactus in my own garden outside. And I remember collecting seeds from a couple of cactus that I had never collected seeds from before. So I don't know how they're going to do, and I don't even know if, or what they are. I don't remember. So I just put unknown, so we'll see if these come up. So I got all these seeds sown this morning, and we'll keep an eye on them, and we'll check back and see how they progress. Now these last 2, I did plant these seeds. I bought these online, and I planted a bunch of these up last year, and a mushroom exploded. If you see my other videos, I talked about that. And I had mushrooms in there, and I kept, picking them out of there. There was like 3 of them, and there were like 3 mushrooms right alongside. Well, they blew up. I went in there one day, and everything was just dusted brown. I think it was mushroom spores. And so this thing it says it has 2,000 seeds. Yeah, there's probably more than that. There are just so many seeds. And I just covered them with more seeds. So hopefully they'll come up again, because I got tons of seedlings last time. These 2 packets in here, it said that they are succulent. I think succulent seeds or something. I can't. What does it say? Mixed succulent, and then it says bonsai something, bonsai flowers. I don't know, something like that. I don't know if these were a scam when I bought them, but I went ahead and planted them up. I don't think any of them came up last time, so I just threw them in here again, and we'll see what happens. So we'll watch. Today is October 7th. No, today is August 7th. So we'll check back and see how these are doing. Okay, so let's check on our progress. It has been 5 days. The cat grass is doing pretty good. A couple of them have kind of fallen over. But yeah, they really took off. So I'll definitely do those again. In here, we have, gently open. So this is our thyme, peppermint, fennel. So these were just a lot of the you know, the herbs. And I got one lemon balm, and I put a ton of seeds in each one of these, but one lemon balm. And the German thyme is doing really good. I don't see anything from the peppermint. Yeah, these are nice and moist still. And the fennel, there's a few. So I think I'll leave the lid off of this now. And so it'll get a little more fresh air. This one has the barrel cactus that I've had it for a long time. I harvested the seeds last year and I got a ton of them. So nothing has come up in this. Has come up in this yet, but it did take a while. I remember they were kind of slow, so we'll still wait on that one. In this middle one, more herbs, and this one has, what do we have? Catnip, lavender, rosemary, parsley, some more lavender. So nothing in the parsley yet. One lavender popped up. Let's see, we got some catnip, nothing in this lavender, so this may take longer to germinate. A couple little rosemary seedlings. So these are good. I'm going to keep the lid back on these. I will water these again tonight. I've been gone since Tuesday last week, so I haven't done anything with these. Haven't even looked at them. So in here we have basil, large Italian basil, regular basil. We've got some sage. Here we have thyme, dill. I love the smell of fresh dill. And purple basil. And look at that one's actually lifting the dirt up. So these will get watered. I will leave the lid off of these as well. And I think I will actually turn them. I should, you know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna move these into the middle so they get more light. And this is just a small grow light I have in here. I will move these somewhere else eventually. And I will turn this one around. So the ones that have actually popped up are getting a little bit more light. I have these all the way back, and I did flip this around earlier. So okay, so these are all doing good. Now let's go check on the cactus seedlings in the other room. Okay, so in this one, let's see, I don't see anything. And these are tiger jaw, the golden barrel. You know what, I did see, okay, there is one golden barrel seed. That was one of the seeds I got from the cactus down in San Diego. Oh, here's two. So two of those. And you know what, I do see the little red seeds. I do see a little bit of root starting, so I'm going to get a couple more. Oh, here's another one. So I don't know if you can focus and see that. There's another green one. So those are coming up, so that's exciting. I don't see anything in any of these unknown seeds that I got from my own garden. This is the assorted cactus seeds that did really well last year. And okay, so these are doing really well, and you can see lots of little babies sprouting everywhere. Bunch more down here. I sprinkled seeds all over this whole thing, so these are doing good, and I will be a lot more diligent this year about caring for them, because I actually do want to see what they are, because I have no idea. But I am going to keep these guys covered. Careful not to disturb them. And then I water them with a real small watering can with tiny little holes, so I don't disturb anything when I do top water them. these ones are being bottom watered. They were pretty dry, so I just poured some water in here. So these are the ones that I'm not sure if those were a scam. And I don't see a speck of green, so nothing has come up on this one. I do see a little bit of mold here, but yeah, nothing on this one. It is still damp, so we'll just keep watching this one a little bit longer. But okay, so that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6 days. Okay, so 6 days worth of growth, and that's what we've got. So we'll check back in again. Okay, so it's been 12 days since I planted, and the cat grass is kind of, I mean, it's growing really good. It actually's got, you know, it feels barbed a little bit like actual grass does, but how it all just falls over. I mean, it specifically says on the package to lay the seeds on top of the soil and do not cover, but I don't know. I'm going to try doing this again, but I'm going to cover them because they're just so weak. They just fall over, and you see how tall they are. So I'm going to try those again a little differently. Now, these are all of my little herb garden stuff. Still nothing in the peppermint. The fennel looks good. I've got quite a few more of the lemon balm now. And the German thyme looks good. What's in this one? Oh, more lemon balm in this one. Did I do 2 of those? Oh, that's lemon mint. Okay, lemon mint. And Italian oregano. And then this one is lemon balm. So those are doing good. I do need to water. And I will water these today. And so it looks like they're starting to get, here, this is a sage. They're starting to get their true leaves now. You can see the difference in the, you know, the little smooth round leaves that first pop up. And then, where's my hand? Oh, there I am. And then the little true leaves are coming in. So the dill is looking good. Let's see, the purple basil is starting to get its true leaves in there. And the regular basil, the large Italian basil. So these are all doing good. The thyme is doing really good. I think I'm going to have to thin these, you know, so that they don't just get all choked out. And then over here we have parsley. Only one. Oh, there's a second one. So 2 lavender seeds popped up in this one. And nothing in this one. So these seeds, I bought them last year, so they're not old. I don't know why so few germinated on some of these. But the catnip is doing good. And that's wild catnip. This is catnip lemon catnip. Okay. Rosemary, got a few of those coming up. So these guys are all coming along. I guess I should rotate them a little bit, but they seem to be getting enough light. My barrel cactus from my plant outside is not a single one sprouted this year. So I'm hoping to get more seeds. It did flower again. And so I've just been waiting for them to be, the seeds to be ready to harvest from the flowers. And, you know, some cactus, they produce the seeds pretty quick. Some it takes a little bit longer. And so let's go in here. This is the container that had the seeds, which I'm suspecting were a scam. I don't think these were anything because nothing sprouted last year. And it's supposed to be succulent seeds and bonsai flowers, what the package said. So nothing's growing in here. So I'm going to resow this with something else because I don't have anything in there. And we'll go check on the other. Okay, so here are the last of the seedlings. And this one has all of the ones that I bought. These are the cactus seeds that I actually bought last year, and you can see how many have come up. These are doing really, really well, and there are so many. I mean, just look at all these, and aren't they adorable? Let me zoom in on them. So they don't really look like cactus yet, but you can see they're different. Some are, you know, like double kind of pointed, some are more round. So it'll be interesting to see what they are. And it just says mixed cactus seeds, so you never know what you're gonna get. And I don't know if I'll even be able to ID them. This is the picture on the package, so I don't know if that's what's in there, but we'll find out. But they definitely are cactus seeds, because when I grew these last year, they got to the point where they were getting spines on them, and you could see that they were definitely turning into little cactus seedlings. So that was exciting. So now over here, I'm pretty happy because I do have some tiger jaws popping up. I've got one there, two there. There's one in here, two in here. So I think I've got a total of about 5 came up. And I did sow a lot of seeds, but I would have been happy if only 1 came up. And then the golden barrels, there's a lot of those now. So many more have popped up. Now they are, you can see they're a little orange, they're kind of stressed because I forgot to close the blinds this morning first thing and yesterday morning. I keep coming in, I open it up at night to give them some, you know, cool fresh air. And then I forget to close those blinds down in the morning before the sun comes up. So here are the ones. There are 1, 2, 3 in here. And I believe there's 1 in there. Ooh, 2, 3. Yeah, the more I look, yeah, I see 3. 1, 2, 3 across there. The more I look, the more I see. So I'm pretty excited. Now these are the ones that I sowed. Oh, there's another one there. But I did not label the seeds from which plant they came from. So I did get these seeds off of flowers from Cactus that I grew here. And ooh, cover this back up. My cat's thinking about jumping up here. So I did collect these from my own cactus, and like an idiot, I didn't, because you know, you think you'll remember, but then you don't. So it'll be fun to see what those are. I do vaguely remember collecting seeds off of that tall yellow mammillaria. So I think I collected some off of that cactus right there, that tall yellow mammillaria. So we'll see, because I think it flowered and I think it did get seeds in it. So we'll find out. And then as long as we're here, these are the ones, the cuttings that I got from my friend the other day, and they are already rooted. You can see they're doing really, really well. And it's only been, I don't even know if it's been a week. I did water these a few days ago because I checked them and they were rooted. I have to be careful because this dish does not have any drainage. It's just kind of I don't know what it is. It's like a saucer, but it's deep. It's about 3 inches deep, 4 inches deep maybe. So these will be fine here for a while. And then these are the ones that I have been treating for mealybugs, and they just got absolutely scorched out back in the greenhouse. So the aeoniums should be dormant now. I don't foresee them rooting anytime soon, but that soil's dry. They'll be fine there. And then these ones, you know, they'll probably root up fairly quickly. They're echeverias, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on those. But for now, that's the progress on these guys. And I probably should cover these ones back up to keep them moist. I don't want them drying out. It is a watering day, so I do need to water. I know that looks dry, but it's really not. They're actually pretty damp still. So, but yeah, we'll keep you posted on the progress and see how these things go. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.